8 squared. Now when you square something, you times it by itself. So 8 squared means 8 times by itself, 8 times 8, and 8 eighths are 64. So this 8 squared, 64. And the square root of something, okay, is what number times by itself gives you that number. So the square root of 81 is asking you what number times by itself makes 81. And we know that 9 times 9 makes 81. So the square root of 81 is 9. 30 squared, little 2 up above means squared. 30 squared means 30 times 30. We multiply 3 3s are 9, and I got 1 nought, 2 noughts, so that's 900. Right, square root of 121 means what number times by itself makes 121. That's 11 times 11. Okay, 11 times 11 is 121, so the square root of 121 is 11. The square root of 49, what times itself makes 49? And I know that 7 sevens are 49, so the square root of 49 is 7. So to work out the sum, the square root of 121 plus 49 is 11 plus 7, which is 18. Okay, I'm told the square root of a number is 10. What is the number? So if the square root of a number is 10, then to find that number, it's the opposite of a square root, and the opposite of a square root is a square, so that means 10 squared. So 10 times 10 is 100, so I'm going backwards there. Okay, right, 100 squared means 100, the little 2 above it, which means to multiply the 100 by itself. 100 times 100, so I'd multiply the digits first of all. 1 times 1 is 1, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 noughts. Two sections to this question. The square root of a quarter of 144. So the first thing we need to work out is a quarter of 144. So to find a quarter of 144, I can divide 144 by 4. 4 into 1 won't go. 4 into 14 goes 3 times. 4 3s are 12, so there's 2 left over. 4 into 24 goes 6 times. So a quarter of 144 is 36. So the square root of a quarter of 144 is the square root of 36. And the square root of 36, what times itself makes 36? It's 6, because 6 6's make 36. Okay, we put these into the Venn diagram. So here's my numbers. So first of all I make a list. So the multiples of 4, those are which numbers are in the 4 times table. Well, that's 4, 12 and 20. They're in the 4 times table, so that's the set of multiples of 4. Multiples of 5 are those numbers in the 5 times table, which is 10 and 20. So these are the lists, and I've got some numbers which aren't in either. So we start by filling in the 2 circles overlap, i.e. the numbers which are both multiples of 4 and multiples of 5. So looking there, I see 20. It's the only one in both, so 20 is going there. So multiples of 4, they go in the whole circle. I've already used the 20, so now I must enter the 4 and the 12. Multiples of 5, I've already used the 20. So the other one will be a 10. And then going back to the original list, I had 5 numbers in the original list. I've only used 4, so the 1 must be outside. Okay, from these numbers then, let's list even numbers. So 8 and 12 are the even numbers. Factors of 12, numbers which will divide into 12. So 1 will go into 12, 3 will and 12 will. So the factors of 12 are 1, 3 and 12. So to fill these entries in, the overlap first of all, the numbers which are in both sets, which is 12. With the even numbers, I got 8 and a 12, so the 8 will go outside the intersection. Factors of 12, I've used the 12 up, so I've got a 1 and 3 to fill in that circle as well, so they have to fit outside. And the numbers I haven't used, I've used the 1, I've used the 3, I've used the 8, I've used the 12, I haven't used 21, so 21 goes outside. Okay, again we've got even numbers, so even numbers which are divisible by 2. So coming through are 6, 8 and 12. Multiples of 3, they're the numbers in the 3 times table. So it's a 3, 6, 9, 12. And to fill in, it's the what's in both of them first of all, to win the intersection part. So there's a 12 in both and a 6 in both. So for the even numbers, I've used the 6 and the 12, I've only got 8 left, so that goes in the even number circle but not in the intersection. Multiples of 3, I've used the 6 and the 12, so I've got the 3 and the 9 to include in the multiples of 3 circle but not in the intersection. And then checking then which numbers I haven't used. Right, 1 I haven't used, that goes outside. I've used the 3, I haven't used the 5. I've used the 6, I've used the 8, I've used the 9 and I've used the 12.